Right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We've got the Ford Transit Custom 2017 model, the one with that uses AdBlue. It's a 2-liter engine. They broke this one as well. So we've got 2-liter engine, 130 brake horsepower, and it's using AdBlue. They stopped making that 2.2, the good one. So basically I'm gonna show you how to do your own service home. I thought, because there are so many vans of these on the road, and maybe someone will want to do their own service. So you'll need an air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, and obviously the oil. Castrol Edge, or the manufacturer says 5W40. Gonna need a 13mm metric socket for your sump plug to drain the oil, and you're gonna need one of these belt straps for your oil filter, and one of those. That's my magic thing. Well, obviously there's no belly pans on there. That's your sump plug here. Use that 13mm socket on it. We'll leave this to drain the oil, and then we can take the oil filter, which is here, easy reach. I'm gonna take this off, clean this area a bit, and then put the new one. And you got all the way there, that's your fuel filter. We're gonna take that one as well off. Okay, let's get started. It's Friday again. Rolling. So like I said, that's your sump plug here for the oil pan. I'll see if I can get a good angle of it. That's it. Make sure you know the way to unscrew it, otherwise you're gonna break that thread. You're gonna cross thread it, and it's done. You can't use it after. You need to change the oil sump. Alright, we'll take this very closely and we'll leave this to drain. We'll put fresh new blood in it. Alright, while this drains, I'll show you how to change the air filter on it. That's the next job we can do while this gets its time. Right. So air filter, to change it, you need to undo this circlip here, so we can remove the manifold for easy access. That's done. And then you've got this clip here, this one here, here, and here. And also you've got this plug, which is a quick release thing. Just pull on there. You also can go this right here, more room. And you've got there in the back, don't know if you can see it, that's one there and another one. Another one there. they're like two guiding things. You make sure you get those in when you're gonna put this cover back, you see, otherwise you won't be a proper seal and you got dust going in. Alright, so we take this off like this, put it to a side, and then we can get this cover. This will go like this. Just put it to the side, and that's your air filter. Obviously someone didn't done a proper job and they fitted before me, so I'm gonna take this off. Old one, it's filthy. Worth cleaning that thing there with the vacuum, and then I'll put the new one back. And same, I'll just show you this. When you put it in, make sure you press it well on this side so it goes proper in. You need that, need to be airtight. A bit vacuum, a bit of WD on a cloth. Just do the best you can. This is what you need to look after, you know, this edge. This is the seal, where the seal goes, so if this is clean, you don't have to worry about that. Right now you've got new filter. New filter just goes like that, straight in. Make sure you press it on this edge. Okay. Now, an advice. What I often do, I don't throw the old one. Just right after I'm making sure it's the same part, because sometimes the store, you know, for parts, they'll give you the new part saying, yeah, this is your fitment, this will fit your car, van, whatever, and when you'll go home you'll see it's a wrong size or wrong fitment, or so don't go and hurry with throwing the old one back, because you never know, this one might not fit. So just same with that oil thing there. Don't rush about throwing that or damage it, because that new one might not be the thing. Okay, right, so this is what I'm showing you. This thing needs to go in that thing there, and this other three, that's the guidance. Okay, so make sure you get this in the slot. So this goes, just make sure you get that bottom bit first in, and then you know you've got a safe and secure fitment. Seal. Right, and then you just put everything back in the order that you took it off. This goes back, just like that. Plug back where it was, click, and then tight that back, and that's your air filter done. Back under the van. So how you can see, the oil still dripping a bit. I'm gonna leave that for a couple of more minutes. I'll give it a couple more minutes and it should be okay. Just make sure the oil, the engine, is well warmed up before you're thinking of doing service. This oil needs to be warm, so you get the drainage, you get proper drainage on it. Otherwise you're gonna put new oil in, and just after a few miles you'll see the oil turning black, as if you didn't change it for miles or miles. but if you leave it to drain properly, you might have it a bit that fresh look for a few miles. Anyway, so now it's time for us to get this thing off the oil filter. So like I said, you're gonna need one of these belt straps. Belt straps. There's different tools for it. There's something like a claw that you fit on your thing, or this belt, or just needs a bit of adjusting. Right. Get this on. Make sure you take your time and don't, you see, there's plugs here, wires, electric thing. Just make sure you don't damage these, you know. So nice and easy. I'll do the job, and you're sure of it. Okay, so I'll get this off. You have to put this plug back on the side. Mess. Because obviously when you're gonna take this, there's a seal here, and this will start dripping oil. So hold the camera in this. Okay, so there you go. Just crack it open and leave it a bit, because obviously there's oil in it, so leave it for a while. Get that oil drain off, and then when you put the new one in, that seal, you know, the new seal needs a bit of fresh new oil on it to act like a lubricant, because when you're gonna tighten this back, the new one, that seal, if it's not lubricated, will crack, and then you're gonna have leaks, and that's not okay. That's not the purpose of this video then. Right, so we've got the oil filter out. This is it. That's the seal I was saying. I'm gonna show it on that new one. And make sure you clean this area thoroughly. Yeah, and then I'm gonna leave this here, and we got this new one. Just like I've said, same with the air filter. Don't rush and throw it away, because you might find it's not the right thing. This is identical, same size. Same fitment. Yeah, so this is the seal I was talking about. So this needs a bit of fresh no oil. I got castor here. And just get a bit of oil on it, otherwise it will crack and make a mess. Right, so this is ready, and we'll clean that area, fit the new one, and then we can pour the oil in. Fresh new broth. We've got now a fuel filter. Fuel filter comes with the housing, and you got here soak socket. I reckon that's it. 30, 32. Just try. Yep, 32 mil socket. There we go. And you need to remove this cap first. Come put it in with this. It just goes like that. And same on this O-ring here on this green thing. I'm gonna get a bit of fresh oil. Otherwise I'll pinch or crack or damage on it. So just a bit of fresh oil. It will slide easier. Should be just fine. Okay, we need to get underneath the van and get that other one. Make sure you've got something to drain that fuel, because I'll show you now. I'll leave this here for now. So underneath the van, so the fuel filter, it's on left hand side of the van, passenger seat, or we call it. So this is it. That's your thing there. So this screws into that, being upright position and taking the bottom off. Down mean all the fuel inside here will just flush down. So make sure you've got something to drain it in and get ready to make a mess. Right, I'll get the socket on and we'll get it out. Rolling. Right, so we're gonna heat this here. Got the socket. I'll crack this open. Yeah. I got this thing. I'll just hope for the best. I'll get messy. Make sure you hold this pressed against that thing, otherwise you'll damage it. For those, well, I've noticed on transit custom always done this odd position of this fuel filter on the 2016 or 2.2 diesel engine. It didn't even have this grip here, so for this socket it had a thing you had to twist the whole body, the whole filter. It was a pain to take it off. Now they've improved this a bit, but still I think it could have done. We could have came with a better solution. Right. Just leave this for. I don't know, you can't see it properly. Yeah, we'll go for it. It's no other way. There you go. That's it. And stop. Okay. just like that. Now, that's the oil thing. You see how dirty it was? Probably hasn't been changed for a while. And put the new one in, which we already have it lubricated. And that should be for fuel thing. So we've got new thing, just as a compare, same, make sure the same. Right, so new info, we fitted the new one, new filter, fuel filter in. Make sure you clean this area around it, and you can also visually check it after a couple of miles, you know, make sure everything is okay, it's not leaking, you know, should be okay. Same with that, some oil pan there, we've cleaned that area, we fitted new oil filter, and now it's time for us to fill with fresh new oil. As per manual, we've got here 2-liter diesel van, boom boom boom, engine oil, fuel capacity 9.1 liters. Well, we'll just have to see. We've got the dipstick for 6 liters in it, and then we'll get it off the ramps and we'll check the dipstick, which is there. Make sure you clean this filling area before filling the castrol, what the manufacturer asks, recommended. Just make sure you clean this thoroughly. Right, so we've cleaned this thing. I'm telling you, they've done a good proper job with putting this funnel in, which is, it goes right in there. That's the filling point of the engine. Another that 2.2 previous model, you didn't have this, and it was a nightmare to top up the oil. So got here castrol, just pour new fresh oil. Same, like I said, just check the dipstick and you'll get the proper level. And make sure you check it first thing, you know, first thing in the morning, like if you can, like every morning, if not, but you need to check it every day, if you ask me. All right, well, if you like this video, if you like my videos, make sure you share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, it'll do me a great help, and check my other videos, got more for these vans. So, because I had 2 of these, 8 liters, yeah, say 4 liters, and another one, made a bit of mess. Anyway, it's definitely, you see, it's only, it's here, needs to be somewhere here. So it's here now. Definitely 9.1 liters as it says in the manual. Right, and lift it back, this back, and time to top it up a bit more. Right, thank you. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right, see you.